The day was incredible. I learnt so much in such a short period of time.
So the day was at Lord's Cricket Ground in London, which was very exciting and amazing.
It was amazing to meet so many inspirational women and to have the opportunity to talk to them so much, and it was a lot of fun as well, really.
Yeah, I agree.
We listened to so many successful speakers and businesswomen, businessmen, and then we went networking. So this was great. So we had a sheet with loads of different tables. So there was a table for lawyers, sport, so lots of different things that you could be interested in. And you got to go speak to all these people that were successful in that area of work, and you got to speak to them, exchange contacts and stuff, so it's really good, can get you ahead a little bit as well for careers wise in the future. So that was mainly what the day was about.
To meet inspirational women and just have the opportunity to talk to these successful people is quite an incredible experience.
I think what I got from one of the main speakers, Kate Miller, who does England cricket. I think she talks a lot about defying those standards and the stereotypes that a lot of women have faced in the workplace. She was talking a lot about how women who are assertive and strong with their opinions are often called loud, and I think that resonates with even me, and I'm only 16, so I think raising awareness about that was actually really interesting to hear.
So yeah, we had the list of all the different ambassadors that were in the different fields, and then we could go and specifically find them and talk to them and see if we could get work experience or if they had any advice about the sort of thing that we wanted to go into, and I just find it really helpful to network and to learn how to do so as well.
I met people who didn't just do one job. There was one lady in particular who was a psychiatrist, but on the side she also did lots of charity work in promoting donors and to do with kidneys and all that kind of thing, because there's a lack of donors these days, and obviously people need transplants all the time. And it taught me that you, as well as doing something that you love, there are other passions that you can do along the side, and volunteering and everything like that as well.
I think there were so many careers that I hadn't even heard of, so it's so interesting to kind of see how many opportunities there really were out there.
I'd say being amongst such a successful group made me realise the value of immersing yourself with others who celebrate your successes, and vice versa. I think that's really important, just being in an environment where you feel comfortable and people are able to help you.
We got to listen to so many successful speakers who gave such helpful insights to being a successful individual, not just in business but throughout life. So I found that really helpful, and also in the mingling. So we got to when we got to talk and network to loads of different people, it was great to be a part of such interesting, insightful conversations with loads of successful men and women. But it was just a great day to be surrounded by lots of people with the same interests as you as well. I really enjoyed that. So even when we were networking, we got to meet lots of the other girls that were able to go to this event, and it was great to speak to them and all from all those different schools and stuff, and talk to them about interests and everything. So I loved it. It was a great day.
So there was a talker from TSB who came, and she talked about how people can achieve the same thing, but many of them will have different paths, and they'll all face different obstacles on the way. And not everyone's journey is as easy as someone's might be, so yeah.
Yeah, and that was really fun and involving, because I had to go up on stage and walk over a chair in a different way to everyone else before we had to demonstrate that.
Yeah, it was really interactive and it was really fun, so yeah.
So I'm leaning towards marine biology and conservation, so down that route, because basically saving the oceans is a fundamental step towards saving the world, basically, and I want to make the most impactful change I can, so I saw that as a route towards that. Flo and I spoke to a really incredible woman who was in biochemistry and engineering, so I think I may be following her up.
I'm leaning now more towards sports psychology. I've always wanted to do something to do with sports science, something like that, but yeah, sports psychology, I think.
The thing I really liked about the conference is that at Seaford, I don't really know how many other people there are that want to be a lawyer, and I felt really empowered by the amount of other girls that were around that law table with me that wanted to study, and it just felt great that there was a big interest in it.
I'd say probably the biggest thing that I took away from the day was when we had a speech from Pinky, who's the founder of the Women in Future Ambassador Programme, and my main quote from her was, you don't get anything without asking except an infectious disease, which at first I was kind of like, oh, okay, that's a bit funny, an analogy, but actually when you think about it, it really encapsulates, you know, if you don't ask, you don't get, and that actually asking questions and being curious is the key to success within life.